Hi you 11s, this is Mr. Lim here again, and this is our, I don't know what video of the hydrocarbon series on unsaturated hydrocarbons. So let's get started. Okay, so we are learning about unsaturated hydrocarbons, which if you remember are alkenes and alkynes. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so hydrocarbons can form different homologous series due to the presence of double and triple bonds. Okay, so we knew that. So double bond, it's called alkene, suffix of -ene. Triple bond, it's called an alkyne, suffix of alkyne, or -ine. All right. And remember, if there are multiple of the double or triple bond, or if there's even multiple or double of the triple of the side chains even, you have the prefixes of di, tri, tetra, and penta. Okay, so let's have a go at, actually we'll go to the next one and then we'll go over the try. So the location of the double and triple bond is stated by identifying the number of the first, so that's the location, we identify the number of the first carbon in the double or triple bond, okay, before the suffix. Okay, so let's go try some of those. Okay, so let's do this one here. Okay, so length of main chain is a 5 main chain. All right, it's got the functional group in it, so that's fine. All right, so this is a pentane, because it's a alkene, a double bond. All right, we have to give the location of that double bond, so we have to work out the numbering. Now, when numbering carbons in the main chain for hydrocarbons with both double and triple bonds, the double or triple bond takes precedence over the numbering of the side chains, meaning that it will get the lower number. So when I look at the two possible numbering ways I can do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the left, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the right. Okay, if I use the red numbering system, I use the first carbon, that is part of the double bond or triple bond, so that's that one there, right? And if I use the yellow numbering system, I will use this one here, right? And so obviously 2 is lower than 3, so we're going to use the red numbering system. Okay, that even though that will make the side chain have a higher number of 4, doesn't matter because the double bond or triple bond takes precedence over the single bonds or the side chains. All right, so this one here is going to be a 2-pentene. Okay, this can also be written as pent-2-ene, right? With the number for the double bond being shown either at the beginning of the main chain or in the middle of the word, showing the location in the thingamabob just before the suffix. Okay, so this is also a methyl pentene, so this is a 4-methyl 2-pentene or 4-methyl pent-2-ene. Right? So that's showing the location of the double bond as well as the location of any side chains there. Okay, and if you have multiple double or triple bonds, then you're going to be able to write them in. So let's erase this and then let's start again with something else. All right, so let's do something like this. Okay, and let's do a side chain here and something here. Okay, so what's the length of the what's the length of the main chain? The main chain is not this, it's this. Okay, so you can't actually have side chains on the last carbon because then they just end up being part of the main chain. All right, so this is how long? This is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is an octine. All right, now there are 2 triple bonds in this, so this is an octadiene, right? And then we can give the location of those 2 triple bonds. Okay, so we should number them. Either we number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 this way, or we number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 this way. Okay, so either we go with 3 and 6, or we go with 2 and 5. So we're going to go with the 2,5. So therefore this is a 2,5-octadiene, or alternatively you can also write this as 2,5-diene, not an ene and ine. Right, and then also don't forget the methyl group that's there. Okay, so the methyl group, we're using the green numbering system, so this is a 4-methyl 2,5-octadiene. Okay, all right, so that's how you name unsaturated hydrocarbons, either using and just remembering that they get precedence over the thing. All right. All right, and then there are some certain circumstances that the number of the triple or double bond, the number of the double triple bond, so that's the location, is not necessary because there is no other location for that double or triple bond. For example, if I have this one here, okay, just 2 carbons, this is an ethene, but I don't need to tell you that it's a 1 ethene because it's only 2 carbons there, there's nowhere else that the double bond can be. All right, there's also the propene, and then there's no other location for that double bond because it's always going to be on the 1 carbon or across the 1 and 2 carbon. Depending on which way you draw it, it's still going to be number 1 and 2 carbon. All right, but as soon as you go to a 4 carbon, you can either have the double bond here, making it a 1 butene. Alternatively, you can have it over here, which would make it a 2 butene. All right, so therefore you do need to put the number in, and so you have to think about whether you put the number in or not for kind of short substances there. All right, and that's it. Adios.